Hi, this is Phoenix Genesis for PhoenixGenesis.com and our two YouTube channels, Phoenix Genesis and Frag Camp. And this was one of the few games Chris Penn and I kind of played together as Phoenix Genesis because we wanted to demonstrate different things. And this was Hardpoint on the new map Stronghold. This is the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beta for PlayStation 4 that just ended. And I think, what was that, level 28, 29 I was at this point. You can see we're going to use Overdrive, which is the Ruin call sign. The other one would be the Gravity Spikes, but we're going to use Overdrive, which is that cybernetic speed boost. And you notice how like 2 players on our team have Overdrive. That's going to be eliminated. See my video on the meta game that they plan to do. This wasn't in the beta, but in the current version that's going to be coming up on November 6th, only 1 person per team could have each of the specialist abilities. So yes, you could both have Ruin call sign, but one would have to have Gravity Spikes, one would have to have Overdrive. And here's a nice little wall run we wanted to show you right here. And you can go all the way around, but Chris decided to jump up right there. And the gun he's using is the, yeah, look at that. Why waste a bullet? Just go ahead and whack that guy, and that was it. And took him out. Now, Chris is using my Razorback Patriot, I call it. It's a submachine gun, and I have long barrel on. I have long barrel on it, and I have, did I put fast mags on it? I'm not quite sure. I definitely have, I think, stock and either quick draw or foregrip on it. I have a primary gunfighter on this weapon right now, but actually, you know what? I think that's not the one he's using. No, what he is using is he's using my setup where I have two primary weapons. So the Razorback's in the secondary slot, and the M8 is the assault rifles in the primary slot. But actually, picked up someone else's M8. And what's really, really cool is that when you design your guns, you're going to be able to actually see physical differences. So when you put a stock on there, you're going to see the gun change, and you're going to see the gun change when you put a long barrel. And when you're designing it and picking and choosing these attachments, it will show you exactly where it's going on the gun and what the gun looks like. And I just think that's really cool. And again, you name your camo design so that your gun has like a sub name. So, you know, if you're using the Razorback, of course it's called the Razorback, but depending on what design you have, I have a purple and white one. I call that the Spider, SPYDER. This one with my my red gun here with the blue stripes outlined by white with the white stars, I call this the Patriot. So when you go to play this, you'll see I'm playing with the Razorback Patriot, or I'm playing with the Razorback Spider, I'm playing with the Razorback Rough and Ready. I'm playing with the M8 Skull Crusher. I'm playing with the M8, I forgot what I called the other M8. Anyway, you'll see when we do those videos. So anyway, I think that's kind of cool that you really have that diversity, and you know, you don't have to buy these kills. It would be really cool, what I think, and this is like something I throw out there. I think it would be really, really cool if I could design a camo and actually like feature it in the you know, in the Black Ops store, and other people could use my camo, and if not, of course, selling it, like splitting the profit with Treyarch Activision. Just being able to have it say who designed it, so when they load up, that says, you know, when they're picking a loadout, it says designed, you know, they're running the Razorback Patriot, and that was designed by Phoenix Genesis. I think that would be kind of cool, because some people, honestly, they want these cool camos and they don't want to have some DLC where they have to pay $1.99, but they're just not design conscious. That's not their thing. I mean, they're totally OBJ or Slayer kind of players, and they can just dominate any match in Call of Duty, but they're just creative design elements, they just haven't, you know, done it. I love that. Like, let's just hit that guy. Come on, idiot, get up, then we'll shoot you. I mean, wasn't that brilliant? I know I'm getting out of the design, but I just had to show that. I thought that was so much fun. It's like he gave the newbie a chance, and the guy still didn't move. It's like, look, I'm kicking you. Get up, soldier, move. I'm going to kill you. And the guy just stayed there, and he shot it. It's like, okay, I'm just going to shoot you. You're useless. And there we go. That's what we get for camping. And was it that the Psychosis guy? And that was beautiful hardpoint protection right here. He's really now in the mode. He did a lot of patrolling at the beginning of the game, and now he's just kind of like really pushing and really being aggressive, and that's great. But going back to the gun designs, you know, I think it would be great if we could share those kind of designs, or maybe, you know, even with players on our team, they're like, you know what, I really like your design, I'd like to use your weapon. Or if you have, for example, a team like, you know, your Optic Gaming, for example, or Denial West, and you all have, you know, you design your own logos, and everybody, one person designs it, and you all got your custom logos for your different weapons, so that, you know, when you're playing, you can see you're playing as a team, you're playing as Optic Gaming, and in this public match. And I think that would be a really great addition. And something I should actually write a letter to Treyarch, because I think that would be really great if we can, like, actually post and share our designs. And I mean, there's so many creative people just in the beta. I mean, the game isn't even out, and we wanted to clock in as much playtime. Plus, people are commentating and uploading, and people have lives on top of it. They have to do all these things that take away from gaming. If you ever saw that Call of Duty Ghost commercial where they actually kidnap everybody so they can you know, play, and at the end their family's like, oh, I'm so happy you're back, you know, and they appreciate you more. And yeah, but even and despite that, people really had time to do a lot of creative designs, and I saved a lot of kill cams to show these designs. Now here's where I took over, and I've got my M8 I designed. And what I'm trying to show, Chris, is that a lot of people don't realize this is very important. You don't have to be facing the same way on the wall. You can kind of do this, what I call the Matrix bullet time, where you can get up and you kind of freeze on that wall. If you time it right, you can aim, you can, you know, throw you know, frag grenades, concussion grenades, C4s. You can, you know, you can change weapons. You can reload on the wall. You're not limited to just get up there and running on the wall. That's why I call it wall, in my terms, wall banging. And because I can really do anything I want on that wall, and it's really cool. And I'm going to show you some other techniques. I try to play a lot with the walls instead of, you know, I hadn't played. I've been playing so much Minecraft this year. I'm really rusty with my shooting skills. Oh, this was beautiful too. See, I just came down and flipped direction midair, did that 360 on the wall. That was such a brilliant maneuver. I mean, just so proud to have him play for Phoenix Genesis. It was just great, you know, and using that and being really careful now and using the rocks as cover. That was just brilliant until he got killed. But yeah, that's going to happen. You're always going to get killed. It's a killing game after all. But anyway, going back, I really tried to experiment and see what we could do with the wall in the short time we had. And as soon as this game comes out, I'm going to like be playing more with these different maneuvers. And as far as like what to be playing, and now that once your beta's over with Xbox 2, what games should you guys be playing to warm up for Black Ops 3, or if maybe you didn't get a chance to play the beta? I know a lot of people wanted to, and they just didn't have a chance because of time constraints. And I mean, I've tried now. I went back and I played some Black Ops 1, I played Black Ops 2, I played Ghost, I played some Advanced Warfare. And though this is not Advanced Warfare, I really think that Advanced Warfare is the closest thing to the exo abilities, are the closest thing to these new kind of organic synthesized movements that are in this game, you know, with this new synthesized organic exo, I keep calling it exosuit, I mean whatever, cybernetic suit. But I think Advanced Warfare is the closest for me as far as, you know, weapons and movement and speed, and everything else is just too classic. You don't get the slide. I mean, at least you get the slide. I mean, you can not do all that jumping around that you do, and of course the exo dodges are gone. But to warm up or get the feel and be prepared on November 6th, I would be saying play a lot of Advanced Warfare. And you know, I'm not really that impressed with the last couple maps, but there are some good, you know, there were some good DLC maps. I've been playing a lot of that climate map, that site, was it 445, I think it is. That was a fun one, the Mount Rushmore one. Chop Shop was a favorite of mine, so I kind of like the Parliament and Kremlin. So there are some good maps. I really, we're going to get the new DLC map pack for Advanced Warfare. Was it September 3rd? I mean, it's less than a week away, so that'll give you a chance, you know, well, everybody has it on Xbox. I take that back. For us PlayStation 4 owners, it's really weird because we got the beta first, but I know that wasn't that good, 8.14, but we weren't trying to do kills, we were doing other things. But anyway, we'll get that. It's weird because we got that beta but we're still getting that DLC for last. But anyway, get out there and practice, you know, that 4th DLC for Advanced Warfare, and it's going to help you on November 6th when the Black Ops 2 launches. This is Phoenix Genesis signing out.